You think that this could be a short-term win for the GOP? What do you mean?
Well, listen, they did a lot better than expected last night. They blew the doors off. So they have every reason to gloat today. They recruited better candidates than they did the last couple of rounds out. People a little conservative in the hands of the Tea Party, which was good for them. But even as they look ahead, and you know, is 2016 upon us? Yes, you had Rand Paul and Chris Christie here just a few moments ago. As you look ahead, you have to realize that there is something called the blue wall. I think that was a Ron Brownstein formulation some years ago. And that is a group of states, 18 states plus the District of Columbia, that have voted consistently for Democrats for the last 6 consecutive presidential elections. 18 plus District of Columbia. Together, they make up 242 electoral votes. That's only 28 short of what you need to win the presidency. So the Democrats, when you look at the country as a whole, have some built-in advantages. Have some of those strengths eroded over the perhaps over the last 2 years? Absolutely. We saw millennials are not as favorable toward the president as they were. Latinos have backed off some. But still, the Democrats have some built-in strengths that you have to remember. You can't overread these elections. In terms of governance, there's one bright spot that hasn't gotten much attention so far, and that is the growing power of women in this coming Congress. The Center on Women in Politics at Rutgers has reported now, for the first time ever, we're going to have 100 women in the House of Representatives. That's a threefold increase over what we've seen in recent years. That's a big change, and what we know from history is that the women who've been in Congress recently, in the House and the Senate, especially in the Senate, have been more anxious to work across the aisle. So even as we talk about these left, right, red, blue, there's also some gender changes here that may be very hopeful for the prospects of governance.